Assalamualaikum. Hello. How are you today? Alright. Today we are going to have a grammar revision on nouns. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. Okay, class. So, what is a noun? A noun tells you about a name of things, object, person or place. Nouns we can also call as kata nama. Kalau dalam bahasa Melayu, noun ini kita kenali sebagai kata nama, because it tells you about, dia memperincikan tentang nama tempat, nama benda, nama orang, nama objek. Fungsinya same as kata nama. Fungsinya sama seperti kata nama. Take a good look at this picture. How many nouns that can you see from this picture? Actually, there are a lot. Sun, cloud, tree, bird, a woman, a cyclist, an old man, a bench, an aeroplane. All of that are nouns. Semua yang saya sebutkan tadi adalah kata nama, because it tells you about name of things, object or a person. Can you think other nouns? Boleh tak awak fikir apa lagi kata nama yang boleh digunakan? Please read the sentences with me. My father goes to the supermarket every Saturday. Can you identify the noun in this sentence? It's my father and supermarket. My father, ayah saya, goes to the supermarket, pergi ke pasar raya every Saturday, setiap hari Sabtu. My father also serve as subject. Noun ni biasa dia akan menjadi subjek tentang apa yang kita perkatakan. Goes adalah verb, to the supermarket adalah where ke supermarket, every Saturday, when. Jadi dia masih ikut peraturan SVWH. The second sentence, Siti puts a bunch of key in her handbag. Siti is a noun, nama orang. A bunch of keys, kunci, nama orang, sejambak kunci, nama benda, in her handbag. Handbag also a noun, nama objek. We must use the knowledge that we gain to help others. We adalah kata nama, kami. Knowledge, ilmu, juga kata nama. Look at this chart. Today we are going to touch on abstract and concrete nouns, singular and plural noun, countable and uncountable noun, collective nouns, and compound nouns. Abstract versus concrete nouns. Abstract nouns is the name of things that you cannot see or feel with senses, while concrete nouns are name of things that you can see, touch, taste or hear. Abstract noun bermaksud benda-benda yang kita tak boleh nampak dan tak boleh sentuh dengan deria. Sebagai contoh, ilmu, knowledge, bravery, honesty. Sifat-sifat itu kita tak boleh sentuh, kita tak boleh nampak, tapi kita tahu ia ada. Concrete noun is name of things that you can see, touch, taste or hear. Segala benda yang kita boleh sentuh, nampak, rasa ataupun dengar, itu adalah concrete noun. Banyak objek di sekitar kita, objects surrounding you are concrete nouns. But the things that inside you, senang kata, benda yang di dalam diri awak, sifat awak, sikap, it is abstract nouns. Some example of abstract and concrete nouns are knowledge, ilmu, dream, impian, honesty, kejujuran, bravery, keberanian. All of these are nouns. Semua benda ni adalah kata nama. Tapi mana kita nampak knowledge? Bolehkah kita nampak ilmu? Bolehkah kita pegang? Tidak boleh. Dream. You can imagine. You can only imagine about dreams, but you cannot touch it. You cannot see it. Honesty, kejujuran, kita tak boleh pegang. Kita tak boleh sentuh. And concrete nouns are things like books, chair, school, helmet. All of these things you can touch, you can feel, and you can see them. These are few sample sentences of how we use abstract and concrete nouns in our sentence. Okay, number 1. Let's look at number 1. His honesty makes the teachers trust Zahid. Okay, kejujurannya membuatkan para guru mempercayai Zaid. So, I highlighted in red, honesty adalah abstract noun. Honesty adalah kejujuran. Ia kata nama, tapi bukanlah kata nama yang kita nampak. Okay, so number 2. My mother cooked curry for lunch. Okay, how many nouns you can see in this sentence? There are 2 actually, my mother and curry. My mother, mak saya, masak kari untuk makan tengah hari. So you can see your mother, right? You can touch her. And curry, you can taste a curry. So that is concrete noun. Yang lain, kamu tolong baca sendiri. Singular versus plural nouns. This thing is very common. Ini adalah benda asas yang kamu telah pelajari sejak sekian lama. Singular nouns means only one. Hanya satu. Plural nouns, more than one or many. Benda yang banyak, lebih dari satu. And the rule is, if you use singular nouns, the noun will be in base form. Tidak berubah. Look at the example. Book, car, cherry, baby, watch, marble. Itu semua satu. Kita ada satu buku, you say I have a book. Awak ada satu kereta, I have a car. Awak makan sebiji cherry, I eat a cherry. Awak ada seorang adik lelaki baby, I have a baby boy. Awak ada seutas jam, I have a watch. Okay, but if you have many, ada banyak, more than one, the rule is you add s or es or ies at the end of the noun. Tengok pada contoh. Kita tambah book jadi books. So if you have 2 or 3 books, you can say as I have 3 books. Cars, cherries, that one we add ies. Babies, ies. Watches, es. Marbles, we add es. Es. So that is singular and plural noun. It's very simple rule that I bet every one of you already know. Next is countable versus uncountable nouns. Countable, things that you can count. Count mean kira. So countable noun is benda yang kita boleh kira. Uncountable nouns, things that you cannot count. Benda yang kita tak boleh kira. So apa dia? Let's look at some of the examples. These are some of the example of countable nouns. Books. You can count books, right? Kita boleh kira berapa banyak buku yang kita ada. Cars on the road. Kita boleh kira berapa banyak kereta yang kita nampak. Shoes. Kita boleh kira kasut yang kita pakai atau yang kita miliki. Onions, bawang. People, monkeys. So everything, every one of these example we consider as countable nouns. Okay, ingat satu perkara. Countable nouns kalau banyak mesti ditambah dengan s. For example, book jadi books. Onion jadi onions. Monkey jadi monkeys. That is countable noun. Boleh dikira. So, let's move on. These are some of examples of uncountable nouns. Water, wind, angin, sugar, money. Okay, water, air. Can you count air? Boleh tak awak kira air? Ambil satu-satu, tidak boleh. Angin, bolehkah kamu mengira angin? Tidak boleh. We can feel but we cannot see. Okay, sugar. Boleh ke awak ambil sebiji-sebiji butir-butir gula untuk dikira? No, it's too many. Money. Money, technically you can count. Tapi money adalah uncountable noun because there are too many money in this world. Duit sebenarnya boleh duit secara teknikalnya boleh dikira. Tetapi kerana duit itu terlalu banyak di dunia ini, maka dia dikelaskan sebagai uncountable noun. The rule is, untuk setiap uncountable noun, awak tak boleh tambah s. Sebagai contoh, I have a lot of money. Saya ada banyak duit. You cannot say, I have a lot of monies. No, it's wrong to say monies. It's only money. Okay. My mother put sugars in her cooking. Mak saya meletakkan gula ke dalam masakan. So, it should be, sepatutnya my mother put sugar in her cooking. Tak ada s. Collective nouns. Collective nouns are name of things that are in group. Nama benda-benda yang kita kelaskan berkumpulan. In bahasa Melayu, we have penjodoh bilangan. It's the same. Contohnya, sejambak bunga, a bouquet of flower. Sebuah kereta, a car. Sekumpulan penyanyi, a band of musicians. So, these are some of the example of collective nouns. An army of ants, a catch of fish, a colony of gulls, a drove of horses, a flock of sheep, a bevy of quail, a team of oxen, a swarm of bees, a cloud of insects, a troop of lion, a train of camels, a tribe of goats, a herd of cattle, a murder of crows, a school of whales. Semua ini adalah kata penjodoh bilangan in English. Okay, we use this to name things that are in group. Read these sentences with me. Encik Rizal bought a comb of banana to make banana fritters. Encik Rizal membeli sesikat pisang untuk membuat pisang goreng. So, banana fritters is pisang goreng, okay? So, Encik Rizal bought a comb of banana. A comb of banana, saya highlight di situ kerana ia adalah collective noun. If you just write banana, it's okay. Encik Rizal bought bananas to make banana fritters. It's okay, but to make your sentences more interesting, kita letakkan collective nouns. Okay, untuk jadikan ayat kita lebih menarik, kita gunakanlah collective nouns. So, number 2, the chef puts a pinch of salt into his cooking. Chef itu memasukkan secubit garam ke dalam masakannya. A pinch of salt means secubit garam. Also, penjodoh bilangan, secubit garam. Puan Chong is carrying a box of oranges from her car. Puan Chong sedang membawa sekotak buah oren dari keretanya. There is a flock of sheep grazing grass. Ada sekumpulan kambing biri-biri sedang meragut rumput. So, sekumpulan kambing biri-biri kita sebut flock of sheep. You can just use there is sheep grazing grass pun betul, but to make your sentence more understandable and more interesting, you use a flock of sheep. Kita gunakan collective noun untuk menjadikan ayat kita lebih menarik. A fleet of sheep just went past the island. My dad gave my mother a bouquet of flower on her birthday. Next, compound nouns. What is compound nouns? It is a noun that is made with 2 or more other words. Okay, look at the example. Flower pot. Flower adalah noun. Pot juga adalah noun palsu. Dua-dua adalah noun berbeza, but when we join, dia menjadi satu noun. Flower pot. Okay. Rainbow. Rain, hujan. Bow adalah ikatan. So, bila kita gabung jadi rainbow, pelangi. That is compound noun. So, the criteria, let's look at the criteria. There are a lot of ways compound nouns can be formed. Ada banyak cara macam mana compound noun ini terbentuk. For example, number 1, noun plus noun. Kata nama campur kata nama, dia akan jadi compound noun sebagai bedroom. Bed adalah katil, room adalah bilik. Bila jadi bedroom, jadi bilik tidur. Dragonfly. Dragon, naga. Fly, lalat. So, bila gabung jadi dragonfly, berpatung. Sunflower. Sun adalah matahari. Flower, bunga. Sunflower, bunga matahari. So, you can see different nouns combined together to form another noun. Dipanggil compound noun. Okay. Number 2, noun plus verb turns into compound noun. Okay, kita campurkan noun dengan verb jadi compound noun. Verb adalah kata kerja. Water fall. Water air. Fall jatuh. Bila bergabung, is it air jatuh? No. Air terjun. Waterfall. Hair, rambut. Style, bergaya. Hairstyles, gaya rambut. Handmade, jadi handmade. For number 3, adjective plus noun, we can also found a compound noun. Adjective is kata sifat. Noun kata nama menjadi compound noun. Macam mana? Green, hijau. House, rumah. Rumah hijau. Greenhouse effect, kesan rumah hijau. Quick, cepat. Sand, pasir. Quicksand. What is quicksand? Pasir jelus. So, ia membentuk satu perkataan baru. Okay. Number 4, verb plus preposition can also form compound noun. Tak semestinya kena ada noun baru dia jadi compound noun. Verb tambah preposition. Verb kata kerja, preposition adalah kata tunjuk atau kata arah. Okay. Look out. Look, tengok. Out, luar. Keluar. Look out means jaga-jaga. So, different meaning. Draw, lukis. Back, belakang. Draw back, lukis belakang? No. Draw back means berundur. So, Number 5, verb plus noun. Tadi noun plus verb. Ini adalah verb plus noun. Swimming, berenang. Pool, kolam. Jadi swimming pool, kolam berenang. Washing, machine. Washing, membasuh. Machine, mesin. Membasuh mesin ke? Tidak. Washing machine, mesin basuh. And the last one, 6, noun plus adjective. Kata nama campur kata sifat menjadi compound noun. Sebagai contoh, Snow White. Okay, watak dalam cerita tu Snow White. And laptop. Lap adalah peha, riba. Top adalah atas. Laptop. Okay. Thank you everyone for your effort today to watch and follow our lesson. I hope you get the idea about nouns and you can understand about nouns. If you have further questions, jika ada soalan-soalan lain, feel free to ask your teacher. You can contact your teacher and ask him or her. So, with that, thank you so much and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.